have long stretches of time where they want to sit back and they don't want to fight, they don't want to be vulnerable. Now there is going to be the Death Prophet going in, looking for this 12-minute rune, will find it, is going to go through, she's invisible, quite getting Fiend Script up, there's going to be an Ice Blast coming out as a whole iceberg, gets slapped apart, not enough to keep him alive. They trade for the Invoker though, so it's going to be mid for mid now. Phobos, he's running away. There's going to be the Life Stealer coming back on through. Era in some trouble here, he's metamorphosed stuff, he gets off the Thunder, but silent. He can only stay silent for so long. It looks like Era will end up falling. There's going to be a Chrono, but no damage to follow it up, as all the damage dealers are down. The Magnetite's coming out now. Phobos, he's looking for more, he goes in with the Void. He will get to pick on the Ancient Apparition. Silent is still alive, courtesy of the Armlet on the back lines. We've got KZ running away for all he's worth. He's got that leap with the Time Walk if he needs it, but I mean, he's the sole survivor of his team. He stops to farm, and that could be pretty dangerous. They're sticking around. They do have the Chrono at their disposal. Do they want to go in for the Blink Chrono? I mean, you can tell KZ's thinking about it, looking for just the right angle.
I think that there's really no need for Diggity to actually take a fight unless they can find a big Chrono, like a 2 or 3 man Chrono. They only get one. They want to blow him up immediately. Can they? That's a question. They do. And now on the right side, Kev's is being gripped up, but I don't think they care. Era though is going to be able to right click. No, he's taking way too much damage. He actually does not get off his ultimate.
Oh
the
man,
Manta was on cooldown.
he wanted that Thunder so bad. Nice Deafening Blast will hold back the rest of the force, but oh, they're looking for something here. Yapzor, he will get the lift, buying himself some time, but he's just crawling through these trees. There's no way he gets out alive. He will go through, he gets a blink, he's going for the TP. Can they catch him? Yapzor! Oh, at the last second with the Nightmare. This vision game is so strong from the Night Stalker, and looks like he's not going to be able to keep around. He does just have to tick down to the urn. He's panicking. He buys out before he dies. Yeah, I mean, they do have that little roll in. They've got the Life Stealer inside, and now it's going to be the rest of the Radiant pushing up. They want to siege towers here. They want to get something, because NoDiggity's big weakness right now is turning these kills into objectives. You've got the Terrorblade finally able to push out the lane, wants to get the most out of that Metamorphosis while it's still up there. It's going to be Iceberg going through on the back lines. Do they have Rubik to steal it? He goes through, he steals the Silence, so no exorcism for him. Oh, Silent getting ripped apart here by the Terrorblade. There's no way he can live through this. The Armlet is not enough. He will end up falling. Now Phobos has to pop that BKB. Oh, Iceberg getting decimated. Era just going through on the back lines. Phobos will be able to pick up a double kill as he does take out the Ancient Apparition, but I think that might not be enough as the Death Prophet, she's down. She does have buyback. Life Stealer out as well though, and now Era finally his Metamorphosis will end, so he loses a bit of that pushing power. Still going for something here as Era will get stunned up. They bring in Phobos in the back line. See, there's going to be that crippling fear, keeping him back. He's voided up as well, trying to go back on through. They get the mirror image. Oh, always want to fly, getting very, very low. Doesn't have that brain step at the ready, so it looks like Terrorblade just wants to go for the racks. Eyes on the prize. After that, I think NoDiggity, they back out. They wait for the buyback on the Death Prophet. Bane has no way to get back in the fight. There's going to be a TP in from the Death Prophet, going back on through. She casts her Exorcism. Looks like it's not going to be stolen just yet. They pop out onto Era. Era getting very, very low. He doesn't have that Aegis anymore. He goes through, he gets the Thunder here, and will be able to pick off a Life Stealer who does have buyback. Comes right back on him. They will pick up the Earth Spirit. He has buyback as well. They do get the Terrorblade. That's a big pick right there. Cinderin is going to be stuck between a rock and a hard place. Pops out the ult before he goes, and that looks like Phobos is going to be frozen up. Can't really fight. They get a triple kill onto Era. His illusions do the work for him. He doesn't even need to be in the fight. He'll still pick up a triple kill. Death Prophet now down without a buyback.
Win any sizable fight, they could just go for throne. Like, forget double Raxes. The tier 4s on the mid lane are pretty battered down.
He pops the rage for this. He's going in and wants to clear out the illusion so the racks aren't in trouble, but it looks like with that rage down, Yapzor's going to go through. He's going to try to strike. They bring in KZ with a nice Chrono connecting onto Lil, actually forcing him out of the Chrono there with that Deafening Blast. And Silent, he's still stuck in. He will get picked off. That Silent dead. He has a buyback. Will have to pop it eventually. Goes back through. They do have the Exorcism up from Iceberg. KZ doing the best he can. His BKB is wearing thin. Always want to fly. Going to be invis up with that Glimmer Cape. They're looking for more. There's going to be a roll in. It will stun up everyone. Rather, no one. As Lil actually ends up TPing down bottom. If there's a second push of racks to be out of Terrorblade, wraps around. He does the split push thing. He's ratting for all he's worth. He is going to get kind of low here. He doesn't have a second life, but he's turning. He's going to try to do what he can. He goes in the Thunder, and now Silent will be picked off. Yeah, Grip was stolen there from the Rubik. He gets it. Okay, this is just getting really, really yucky. I'm having some frame drops here, but there's just so much damage coming out. KZ showing off all his new abilities and Phobos. He's looking, he's fighting for his life. He's swatting away at Era, but Era cleans him up. Ancient Apparition, again, with that Axe ult, will go through and secure the GG as everyone's going to be falling. It's a full wipe, ultra kill from Era. Late game Terrorblade, not something to be messed with.
Yeah, late game Terrorblade, the ability to split push, and honestly, the inability for Polarity to deal with split push. They had the Night Stalker that was very, very good against it, but apart from that, I mean, Night Stalker is good because they don't see you coming, but they don't really have the jump, right? If you look at the Radiant side, they're looking at what, 3 to 4 blink daggers. Honestly, what's defending them? Well, actually swap back in. Cinderin's gonna be dead as well. To finish my thought, what's actually defending the base if there is no those big AoE spells? It looks like they're gonna get always want to fly again, but I mean these are kind of random trades, and I think Polarity is fine with the trade as long as the Aegis one would ending up with the Aegis jumping in his era. He's kind of trying to put the Aegis steal. He won't get it. Sonic Wave's gonna be absolutely huge coming in. They're gonna focus on Little as well. Chronosphere on 4. That's pretty much a game-losing fight if that's gonna be the case here. Phobos is gonna be dropping all spells before he dies. And that is going to be a 4-man wipe after what? Was that a 4-man chrono or 5-man chrono? Whatever it was, that was above that with 1,000 gold in the bank. So, you know, something I mentioned earlier is you can transition into a semi-core. I didn't expect him to transition this quickly.
Yeah, I mean, he's
big backstab.
Having some ravage connects on a bunch. Now it's just going to be complete annihilation onto the Chen. Always want to fly. Somehow still alive through this. Does have that magic missile at the ready. Silent. He's in. He's trying to be a man. He's trying to be big here. He does have that thunder. Can he get it off in time? He will go through onto Keizu. That's gonna be some serious damage with the rather the mech. Keeping himself nice and healthy to go on through Silent. He's gonna be earned down as swap back in. Always want to fly. Wants to juke away, but won't be able to do so. There's gonna be a glimpse back as they will be able to bring Silent back into the fight. It's a full wipe. Triple kill for Koika. Everyone dead on Polarity. Going 1v1 era. Goes in, pops the Mjolnir. Looking for the chrono here. Will get it. Does he have the raw damage? He's bashing him up. He's ripping him apart. The hand of God. That is a lot of damage. Killing spree now. They're going for more. The Yules onto the Takira. They're holding him in place. It's going to be the Tidehunter joining the party with the Shiva's Guard. And that's going to be Faceless Void getting a double kill. Now 2 picks down. They both have buyback. But these small increments once again forcing Diggity back into the lead. Making them feel more confident to go for this. Keizu going to be having his friend TP right by his side. They're looking for more. Marana just splats down the Shen. There's a gem on the deck. And this could be the beginning of the end.
Well, the mid lane is fairly pushed in against Diggity, so you kind of have to deal with it. Syndrome pings out the top lane and says, you know what, let's just go top. Top lane does have a tier 3. Alright, Jakiro, you waited for this moment in all your time.
He's coming back. He's buying back, man. He's got the macro fire, which will end up holding out this tower for a little bit longer. Even Koikva, who's hitting from 1,000 miles away, doesn't want to stand in a pit of fire.
And they push the top in, now they will go in mid and try to... Ooh, Venge! Where did he go? Dead. Ravage number 1 will come out right now, and Ravage number 2 will fall up as well. Terrorblade's gonna be dead as well. He buys back. Jakiro dies on the backside. He does not have buyback anymore, and... Well...
I think that could be it. Terrorblade down for over 100 seconds. No buyback on him. Jakiro, he's tapped out as well as there's a dieback. And the GG, well played, will be called NoDiggity after 2 60-minute games. Take a 2-0 series.
Yeah. I think Diggity has won this game like 30 minutes in, but they just went for the ultra safe play, which I personally have nothing against. I think it's, you know, it's a W is a W, man, no matter how you get it.
Alright, so again, this has been the English Moon Duck coverage of the Global Grandmaster Qualifiers. NoDiggity racking up some nice points, moving on here.